This massive fossil tooth isn't from a dinosaur. It belonged to something far more terrifying, a predator that once ruled the oceans like a true sea monster. That single tooth transforms into a nightmare, Leviathan, a giant whale with jaws built not for feeding, but for killing. Moving silently through the Miocene seas, this 17-meter predator dwarfed everything around it. In its presence, even entire schools of fish seemed insignificant. Put it beside a great white shark, and the difference is shocking. What we feared today would have meant nothing back then. When Leviathan surfaced, it wasn't just breathing, it was announcing dominance over an entire ocean. That massive forehead wasn't just for show. It acted like a biological battering ram. One hit could stun or even break the bones of its prey. And unlike modern sperm whales, Leviathan had giant teeth in both jaws. This wasn't a suction feeder. It was built to tear flesh apart. In the darkness of the ocean, it didn't rely on sight alone. It used echolocation, sending out sound waves to hunt with deadly precision. With every powerful tail stroke, its massive body could accelerate with explosive force. This giant wasn't slow, it was a calculated hunter. And behind that eye was awareness, focus, and the instinct of a top predator. It didn't just hunt, it understood its target. Above, a group of baleen whales moves peacefully, completely unaware. But below them, something is watching. From the depths, Leviathan launches upward with terrifying speed. This wasn't a chase, it was an ambush. The impact is devastating. Using its massive head, it slams into its prey like a living missile. Then comes the bite, powerful jaws locking in, teeth tearing through flesh. Escape at this point is almost impossible. As it feeds, other predators keep their distance, because here there is only one true ruler of the ocean. But even kings have rivals, and this time something bigger is approaching. Megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist, enters the scene. Two apex predators built for different kinds of war. The clash is immediate and violent. Speed meets raw power as both giants strike with everything they have. But Leviathan isn't just strong, it's intelligent. It maneuvers carefully, possibly even using others of its kind to gain advantage. The ocean erupts into chaos, sand and shadow swallowing the fight, and in that moment, survival becomes uncertain for both. Yet even a creature like this begins life vulnerable. A newborn Leviathan rises for its very first breath. They lived and moved in groups, traveling across rich and vibrant ecosystems. These oceans were once full of life. Among them, dominance still had to be earned. Even giants tested each other to establish power. But then, the oceans began to change. Temperatures dropped, and ecosystems started to shift. Prey became scarce, forcing these giants to search farther and struggle harder, and even they had limits. One by one, the giants disappeared into the depths. The ruler of the ocean slowly faded into silence. Time moved on, oceans changed, and the world forgot. But traces of their existence remained. Today, only fossils tell their story, a reminder that the ocean once belonged to something far more terrifying than we can imagine.